how's it going? It is in the throes of summer. I have my week of July 24th share here. I got mine a couple days ago, and I just wanted to go over a few things. As you can tell from the heat outside and from the vegetables in your box, it's summertime. We've got summertime vegetables. So we have potatoes and onions and squash and zucchini. We still have garlic. We're getting some tomatoes. These are cherry tomatoes and watermelon. Look at this cute little guy. I wanted to talk about holy basil to start out. You might have gotten this a couple weeks now. We should probably call this Tulsi because holy basil is not the same thing as basil. So it is an herb. You can use some of the leaves in cooking for like Thai dishes or Asian dishes, and that's good. But what I like to do with it is either divide it in half or just take the thing off and put the whole thing in a big pot of water and make tea. And so then I have like boil it for maybe, not boil, simmer it for maybe an hour. Let the water go down, and then you have like a tea concentrate. So then I made myself this delicious adaptogenic tea, and I put about that much in it and then filled it up with ice, and I'm letting the ice melt, and it tastes delicious. You can also dry it. You can just hang it in a place where it gets a little airflow and dry it, and then make tea after it's dried. But you know, if you want an easy thing, throw it in some water, boil it up, and you've got a good tea. Let's see here. That was the main thing. This is zephyr squash. See how one bit of it is a little green and the other is a little bit yellow. It's a particular type of summer squash that we like to grow and think is really delicious. Again, reminder on the squash and the zucchini to slice it down the center, like quarter it, and then take out the seeds from the center. And for me, this meal is probably, like, these veggies are going to disappear pretty quickly. So I think what I'm going to do is cut these in rounds and roast them. And then I'm going to cook the onions and squash together and garlic in my cast iron, and do like an onion squash mixture. I might put a zucchini in there as well, just one. And then I'm planning to put the onion squash mixture on top of the potatoes after they're roasted. Also on these, what I have found that I love to do with these, obviously you can use them in salads, but I like to cut them in half and roast them in the oven. And then I'll put those on top of that, and basically that's dinner for us. Maybe a little bit of Parmesan cheese on top at the very end. So I'm excited about that. You can also use these, cutting them in half and just cooking them to make a nice tomato sauce, and then you can either like run it through a food mill to get the skins off or not. The other thing with zucchini, I have 3 big zucchini here, and I'm excited about them. But if I don't get through them all this week, one thing that I might do is grate them all, and I have a food processor with a grater attachment, so I can just go like boop, 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 and they get grated up really quickly. And then I can put them in a freezer bag, and so I'll have grated zucchini in a freezer bag for in January when I want to make zucchini banana bread. I can grab the zucchini and the bananas out of the freezer and make some zucchini banana bread and be using my produce from the summer. So that, if you are feeling overwhelmed with zucchini, is a really great thing to do. You can also use that grated zucchini in soups or in like casserole dishes and lots of other ways. So let me know what you're doing with yours, as always, and happy eating.